Hey y'all, so I just want to give a quick disclaimer before we jump right into this video. I had no real sense of direction when I was doing my makeup on this day. I was just kind of going with the flow and just kind of filling out some colors because I'm trying to work on bettering my eyeshadow skills. So this is kind of one of those, oh, let me see what happens or let me see something type of videos actually. But here I'm just taking this yellow color from the Box of Crayons eyeshadow palette from the Crayon Case, and I'm using it as my first transition color. And I'm just putting it on top of my I'm just putting it on my eyelid. Now I did go in with this color maybe about 4 to 5 times because I didn't prime my eye enough to make the color pop on the first go round. So you'll see me like basically packing this color a lot onto my eye. Now onto my Morphe 350 palette. I'm going to be using the color Extra, which is this really bright orange color at the top. I'm going to be using it as my second transition color, and I am going to use that color about 4 to 5 times as well to get the desired look that I want. Thankfully, the colors are showing up a lot brighter on camera than they are in person. I did not prime my eye as much as I should have, so I have to work a little bit harder to get the colors to pop a little bit more. But, I mean, that's a lesson learned. So if you decide to recreate this look, you can go in and add more primer or more concealer to your eyelids, so that way your colors will pop a little bit more. You may not have to work as hard as I had to. Now I'm going to take the deep plum color from the Box of Crayons eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go ahead and place that in my crease as well, right on top of the orange color. Like I said early on in the video, I really had no sense of direction with this eyeshadow look. I was just kind of going with the flow, and whatever kind of popped out to me, that's what I pretty much placed on my eye. So yeah, y'all bear with me with this look. Okay, so now that I have deepened up my crease with the plum color, I'm going to go back in with the deep plum using a flat eyeshadow brush and placing that all over my bottom lid, or I guess my lid. So that way I can get, I guess, a more defined look with this eyeshadow. Also, it really didn't deepen up my crease how I wanted, like darken up my crease the way I wanted it to. So I just kind of brought it all the way down to my lid, just to give it a more defined look. Now I'm taking this really pretty pigmented purple color in the shade Violet, and I'm just packing this onto the bottom portion of my eyelid. Um, I just really thought that this color was pretty and that it would bring out the rest of the eyeshadow look. So I'm using a flat brush, one of my flat eyeshadow brushes from Sephora, and I'm just going to go ahead and just pack that onto my eyelid until I get it to my desired look. Okay, so right about here is where I'm noticing that everything is kind of starting to come together, and in my head I'm getting really happy and excited about it. I know it really doesn't show up on my face, but on the inside I'm like doing cartwheels, okay, because I feel like everything is starting to come together and we might be working with something, okay? So here I'm just taking this color and I'm going to continue to pack it onto my eyelid. After that, I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush and I'm going to use it to blend everything out to make sure that everything has a nice, even, smooth transition. Now I'm just going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the color Deep Bronze, which I feel is way too dark for my skin, but I'm still going to use it anyway for the sake of this video. And I'm taking my e.l.f. Angled Tapered Foundation Brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that on my skin. Here is where I noticed that I forgot to put on my primer. But that's all right. We just gonna continue to roll with this makeup video and see what we come up with. Okay? Okay. So now I'm going to use my makeup sponge to set my foundation by pressing it into my skin. And also I'm getting rid of some of this extra moisture that I have. Now I'm just going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee to highlight under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. Y'all know the drill. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush and just go ahead and press that into my highlighted areas. Just to make sure that everything is evenly distributed across my face. And then I'm going to go in with the powder to set everything. So before I go in with my powder, I'm doing the exact same thing I did with my foundation. I'm taking my sponge and I'm pressing all of the concealer and the highlight into my skin so that everything is smooth and even. So here is the fun part, the highlight and contour, well, the powder highlight and contour. So I'm taking the shade Goddess Bronzer in my Ulta Contour kit, and I'm just contouring the sides of my nose. I don't know like the proper makeup terms to use. I just know it's called contour. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but this is how I do it. So, yeah. So here I'm just mixing the two shades, Warmth Bronzer and Bombshell Bronzer, just to press into my highlighted area. I have to go extra hard with the highlighting powder now because I forgot to put primer on my face. So to ensure that nothing moves or creases, I am going hard with this powder to make sure that everything is set and matte and to make sure that I have a nice clean look. Now I'm going to set my face using the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder in the color Deep. I'm setting this directly into my highlighted areas just to give it an extra, I guess, matte look to make sure that nothing moves. Also because my highlighted area was looking a bit ghostly. So to make sure I'm not out here looking like Casper, I'm just going to sweep that all over my face to warm my face back up. Okay, so now I'm going back in with the shade Deep Plum from the Box of Crayons palette. And I'm just going to add that to the bottom of my waterline to smoke out everything to give it like a more smoky look. Um, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but like I said, at the beginning of the video, I had no real sense of direction. I'm just kind of going with the flow. So yeah, y'all bear with me. Now I'm taking this brown lip liner and lining my lips. I literally use this a lip liner for all of my lipsticks. I just feel like it goes with everything. I don't know the brand or the shade. I just picked it up from my local beauty supply store. And I'm also going in with the Forever Matte Liquid Lipstick by Ruby Kisses in the color Orchid Heart. And I am going over the brown liner of my lips and also like the inner parts of my lips to darken that up. Now, at this point, I could have just left my lips alone, but I don't know, something in me just told me to pick up another Forever Matte lipstick, and I believe this is the color Honey Bunny, and I'm just going to place that on the inner part of my lips to give it more of an ombre effect. I really didn't have to do this. I don't know why I did it. I'm just so used to doing this to my lips when I put on lipstick, but I mean, it was still okay. So I guess, I mean, it helps contrast with the eyeshadow or whatever, but I didn't have to do that, but I did. So now I'm just going back in with the purple lipstick and going back over my lips. Now y'all know this look would not be complete if I did not add some highlight. I am using the Anglowla highlighting powder from the Crayon Case to highlight my face. I'm also using the highlighting powder to highlight my brow bone. I know that's not something that people do all the time, but I don't care because I want to be seen in the dark and I want to be seen from a mile away. So I'm adding it everywhere. So that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all I have for this video. The wig that I have on is the Outre lace front blunt cut Swiss lace wig in the style Juno. The color is DROL blue purple. I did purchase this wig from wigtypes.com. I'll leave the direct link for this wig and all the information in the description box below. Please don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share this video, click the notification bell, and as always, don't forget to create your own type of beautiful. I hope you guys had as much fun watching this video as I had making it. Thank you so much for going on this let me see what's up journey for this eyeshadow look, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.